Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines with me, T-David1. Today's episode is going to be a little bit heebie-jeebity in the sense of which this is post-commentary, which I'm going to have to start off with, and then we will be jumping into live commentary later on because I need to chat to you and explain a couple of little things. So I'm going to use this time while we are rebuilding this highway junction that Lars spoke about. He gave me a little comment. He was like, that's a little big, it's a little obtrusive. I had a little think about it and I agreed, so I'm going to rebuild that. I'm not using any assets or no mods in this save, so obviously I've got to rebuild it from scratch myself in a different style, which has been a fun challenge actually. I quite enjoyed the challenge, so if you'd like to do the same as me and follow along, the footage is there. You can follow along quite easily. I don't have to explain it all the way through. I'm sure you can watch along and see what I do and how I do it. Other little things, just chat about. So I've had some footage loss that I'll explain in the live commentary in a little bit. This is now the present, where live commentary will be the past. That's weird. It's going to be jumping all over the place. Sorry for that. I've just had a few little technical issues, really. Talking of technical issues, I may talk about this in community chat as well when I do an episode on that, but the amount of things, so this is now like 2020 and doing YouTube for like nearly 2 months now, I think, so the amount of little things you run into and you're like, oh, I need to solve this issue, and then you go online, you're like, oh, here's a program that does that issue, it solves that issue for you, is amazing. So I've been learning a lot, and I've been chatting to Lars actually on Discord about the little things that I've been learning as well throughout the way. So the audio from here on out is being recorded and edited in Audacity. Hopefully that will improve the audio quality and clean up some of the canned noise. I'm not sure what it is. At the moment I use a Snowball Blue microphone. I'm not using a Yeti. That may be the one thing I look to upgrade soon, is the microphone. Talking of upgrades, I've been looking at a few more PC upgrades in preparation of doing a modded series on this. I don't want to go crazy with it because I don't want to alienate people who may want to play along at home. So at the moment, all you have to do if you want to play along with my settings is just go to the first episode, see the map that I pick, and load the game up in vanilla, no assets, and then you can play along. You can design this map however you wish. That's very, very simple. When I see some YouTubers do big modded saves, they are using an absolute ton of mods and assets, and it is quite hard for people with normal running PCs to run them games. I should know. I have a city with 400 odd assets that before I dumped another 16 gigabytes of RAM into my PC wouldn't run. It honestly would not run. With all of the DLCs and all the assets I had, plus the game, the game file that it wanted to load for that city was around 20 gigs, and my PC was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. I honestly tried. I left my PC for about an hour one day just to see if it would load eventually. It got nowhere. It jams up all the time. So yeah, that's that. We will be looking to add a modded series in eventually. At no point, I'm not ready to bin off this series by any means at all. I'm at like 5k population at the moment. And I'm enjoying this series, and I'm looking to take the city at least past 50k population. That is the bare minimum. That's at some point I may go, how far can I take a vanilla series for City Skylines? How much further can I take it? Because honestly, I'm trying to use this series as a showcase for the vanilla game to show what you can do with a vanilla game and how great you can make it look. But there is some serious limitations when it comes to YouTube stuff, placing down the same, 10 types of trees at some point may become very repetitive for me. So 50k may be the point where I start looking into a modded series, and then keep this city, add to this city, but maybe have it as a one every 2 weeks episode, as I do a big grandiose episode instead of little improvements. I do large scale improvements in more of a montage post commentary style. So yeah, that is that. At the moment, we're carrying on with this. Hopefully you enjoyed last episode, and I'm now going to cut to post-commentary me. Hello, post-commentary. Oh no, live commentary me. I'm trying to speak. From the past. So, hello to the past. And now it is the present. If that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense at all. What am I saying? What am I saying? Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines with me, T Davy 1. This is the farming town, and as you can see by the intro montage that a change has happened to this junction. But a lot more has happened as well, because I have had a video file being corrupted. I did not know it was corrupted. So in the last episode that you should have seen, we added this. Dramatic little spin around. I'm going to delete this bridge very, very quickly because I added it in and then I thought about it and I don't like it. So this is going to go. As I talk about this area that I added, we added a lot of residential, including some high density residential as well. Because the game honestly was screaming out for residents. Now it's quite balanced. We've got high demand for a lot of things. And that is helping our farms fill out because we were losing quite a lot of crops to different things. Like that guy right there was a field that got abandoned. We've also lost a little bit more in this industry over here. But so yeah, we added this first. We just added in a few. We went back to this design. I need to speak about that. So in the first episode when we came over here, I think it was like episode 6 where we started the farming town, I spoke about how I wanted to do a grid cul-de-sac pattern that was slightly off angle, so 45 degree change and then do the grid. Because it looks a little bit different. And then I forgot about that and done this, which is curvy roads, which is not what I want. So I've decided to go back to my original idea for this side of the town. I might call this 2 separate towns because they are quite far apart. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the way it came out. It looks quite good. Along the coast, we put in a nice quay. I'll talk about the bridge in a sec, or will be a bridge in a second. And along here, we put in some high density, but I've locked them in all as historic buildings because I don't want big tower blocks. I don't want skyscrapers. I don't want tower blocks. I just want these small apartment-like buildings because they seem to match what I would suggest, like what I imagine coastal buildings to look like. I think of like, yeah, as I think of coast and I think of coastal towns, there are some tall apartment buildings in and around the coastline. There's a few, oh hello big little city, small city. We'll discuss that in a second, whereas I trying to finish my, what am I doing? What is the word? I've lost the words. This is brilliant. Brilliant commentary by me. Absolutely epic. So yeah, we've done this pattern all the way through and we've linked up to this main road. We're going to fill in this gap in this episode, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to do some more farm stuff, so we'll do a grid pattern off angle slightly, but add in farms as well. Because I didn't want any farms on this part of this town, because it's like a seaside coastal town, and you don't find farms in a coastland town. You find piers and shipping. I did say in the last episode I thought would be a really cool industry would be fishing industry, which isn't in the game. Get on that, Paradox, that'd be great. This road I've decided to raise up and turn into a bridge that will eventually lead over to this part of the land when we unlock it, and then I'll be able to turn that 90 degrees and hook it up to this bit. This is where, this big chunk of land over here is where we will be putting the main part of the city. I put quotation marks as I'm holding my fingers up that you can't see. Yeah, this will be what I call, what is going on? Power, I've been distracted by power. I just need power, by all accounts. That's a great fun, isn't it? Oh, I was using these, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Let's plump in a couple more of them, as we have lots of money. Don't care about that. Yeah, this is where we will be building the downtown area, big skyscrapers and stuff, but we're not quite there yet. We're going to be finishing off, I think, a couple of more episodes over here, trying to get this town the way it was. Oh yes, I then extended Marriotts Way. So we built up this area first, and we then decided, I then spoke about how I'm going to try and run Marriotts Way through it, and how to link it up a little bit. So we snuck it in between this little stony area, which was already there. This guy is off for a walk somewhere. We'll let him have a little walk. And we made a couple of nice bridges and then led it through, build a park that comes off it, so it's like it goes into a park and then back out the other side, under the bridge. It just follows around. We did a little bit of beautification on screen as well, that now you haven't been able to see because that is gone. And then I decided to put in this long bridge over the top of these houses and these residents. There is a town near me. It doesn't do this, which is a part of the Marriotts Way. It doesn't do this, but it does something very similar to this, in which it wraps up on a high bank very close to the town. So I thought this would be something quite interesting, and add a little bit of character to it, and then you can follow the Marriotts Way through as we've zigzagged it out. And then this is where we've ended, as we haven't worked out where we want to be going. The music is very loud in my ears right now. You're struggling with bins. I wonder how we doing. We're doing good. Do you just want another one? Should we just plonk another one there? I want to plonk another one there, because I feel like this side of the town is going to get a little bit busy, and it might need two recycling centres instead of one. Yes. So let's crack on to what we're actually doing in this episode, which will be finishing off this little area right now, which I'm just going to plomp in some houses. So I'm going to show you how I've done the high density residential, if you don't know. So I'm going to select all of these plots right here. We'll stick to zoom free, speed free, so we can actually get, as soon as they build, I click historic building. As soon as they're building, as long as they don't build a really tall building, which they can do sometimes, I leave it and I'm happy with it. And that is it. If they decide to build a tall ass building that I'm not happy with, I delete it and make them rebuild it again until I get the one that I desire. That's irritating, that is, isn't it? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh, you can see a little bus. I forgot about this. We have a little bus line over this side of the town as well. It's doing literally nothing. I may play around and tweak with this bus line and improve it. There is a school in here. We haven't put many services over here, but an elementary school we have put in. And I haven't linked the bus to this side of the town because I want to put in a ferry port over here somewhere. And that is how I'm going to link that side to that side. So, as I am talking about ferry ports, and we need to put one in before all these buildings plump up, let's do one right now, and let's go. I'm happy with that. That's fine and dandy with me. And then I'm just going to need a road. Oh, that actually kind of works and kind of suits and everything. I'm happy and dandy with that. That is good stuff. I'm going to fence off that, so we can get the max zoning out of that area. Are you going to pay attention to me, game? Do the obvious thing that I am trying to do. Oh, the games do not like it when you're near a key. It just goes into la-la mode. It is very odd. Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone. I may decorate this up off screen, or do a little decoration to make it look a little bit normal. I do need to run a quick ferry path along here, so... Okay, so that's done. Ferry line is underneath the bridge. Bridges are being a pain in the bum. Plump in that to there, and back to there. So they can get from this side of the town if they want. So what we'll do is we'll just drag this bus stop that I have just spotted into here. Yeah. I'm trying to make it so it doesn't cross over itself, but it's just going to have to, isn't it? Yeah, we'll drag that bus stop in there. So if people want to get to different parts of the town from over here, they can. Also, they can just walk if they feel like walking to Marriotts Way. Do a sneaker path through there. That should be a path, shouldn't it? I'm proper winging it at the moment because I feel like this should be a path. Get rid of that, please. So they can walk. So if they want, they can walk to this part of the town if they wish. Or they can catch the ferry and then hop on a bus and that will take them through to this part of the town. As well, there's also plenty of walking options with Marriotts Way ripping through the town as well, which is great. So, plenty of options. No need to worry too much about that. I'm tempted to just put in like a high density estate in here. No, I'm going to go back to low density because I prefer the looks. Oh, it looks great. You look tall. You look very tall. You are concerning me. How tall are you going to be? Are you too tall? That is a question. I'm gonna let it stand for now, but I may come back and change my mind on you because you do annoy me slightly. That's about as high as I want it to go, really. Yeah, I want it to try and keep a nice, flat presence and no big towers or anything. I quite like that this island, the tallest thing on this island is this amusement park. I had just seen an abandoned building over here that I will quickly yoink out. Thank you very much. Let's go back over here. Go back to 1 speed. So do nice and slow things. That is a lot of people who have just jumped off that bus. How busy is this ferry line going to be? Is 2 enough? I'm going to go 3. I'm going to guess we're going to need 3. Because that might be quite busy, especially when we expand this part of the town that I'm slowly getting towards. So you're asking for industry. And that is great, because I will give you industry, but just not quite yet. Let's get drawing in some of these road lines, and I'm going to put shops along here. That is where I want shops to be. Yeah, shops. Along the main street. And the rest of this can just be housing. I do need to pump in some services because I haven't got anything over here. So a police station somewhere nearby. Yeah, a police station there, that'll do. It's off the main road. They can get to different parts. There's also like a cut through road as that. One road leads all the way back out to this roundabout, so they can get about. Medical centre. I haven't got... My average health isn't too bad, but I'm going to put the medical centre near the ferry depot in this little housing estate. So that seems quite a good idea to me. Go to a little wander. So how are we doing for dead people? That sounds nice, doesn't it? Dead people, how are you doing? I'm going to pop that there. And the last one will be fire. Fire. Just off the main road, in there. Fine and dandy. That'll make them all happy, and that'll mean they'll upgrade, or you can't upgrade because you're all locked. Well, they are upgrading. That's what they do. It's just they don't change their look as they do upgrade, which is great. So you got lots of people in this house. It's just a tiny little apartment building. It looks gorgeous. It's gorgeous, I'm saying gorgeous. That is quite popular. I'm proud of myself. Has that fixed the bus line? Let me see if I can find a bus. There's a bus. Are you now busy? You are busy as well. Look at me. One little change. Public transport has taken over the world. And we are great. Housing. Need to pop in a little park somewhere. Just for a little bit of happiness. I said little. Freaking hell. Jesus, man, that's huge. Yes, we will do that. And then off you, we will... Oh, you want to do it? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, you're the same park as that park. Oh, well. Park's a park. Get over it, kids. I wonder if I could pop in one of these, like, sports gymnasiums in here. There's like a little boost to the area. I'm going to do it there. I know they just started building houses. I'm going to put a sports gymnasium at the end of this road as the little end of the cul-de-sac. So if you go to the gym, this is where you go. Tucked up out of the way in this little humble abode, little house area. Chatting rubbish, yet again. Right, so roadworks, when it comes to... click all this stuff on. When it comes to this side of the city. I don't want to lose that rock, but I'm going to have to lose that rock. Well, that'll do, won't it? That'll do. I kind of went silent there. I do apologise. Kind of just get lost in my own little head at times and wonder what I'm doing. Wonder what I'm doing all the time, really. Do a couple of farms like that. Is that too many farms? That is going to be quite a lot of farms, isn't it? And then we'll do housing there. Yeah, I like the wheat look. The wheat look is good. Got the wheat look over there though. I probably should have a different crop over here, just for a different look. Potatoes, boil and mash them, stick them in the stew, boil and mash them, stick them in the stew. Yes, we'll go for the potato look over here. We'll add a little bit of green. I like the green. What am I trying to do? Industry. This is the button. This is the kitty. This is the kitty. Up there could be a little bit of housing because it's by a rock. Got to think about where Marriotts Way is going to be coming through. It could probably zigzag through the estate somehow. I want a few more of these, but not a mega amount, because otherwise it's going to start cramming up the area a little bit too much. There. What else? Yeah, I'll just stick a couple more up there as well. I would like... So I could do lots of these and it would look great. Looks-wise, it would look great and it looks more planned out and more organised. It would make more sense, but the problem with that is the traffic is going to be an absolute nightmare if I do that. And I'm not going to enjoy myself trying to fix it or solve the issues that it may cause, so I've got to be a little bit careful of what I'm doing or how I place everything. The main ones are these silos that can be an absolute pain in the backside because they create so much traffic. They don't create the traffic, it's just the traffic wants to go to them all the time. Same for these barns, it's more the storage buildings that cause the issue for me. We will make use shops. The game is asking for shops, so that's fine. And we will press play. So the game just realises that there's stuff there. And of course you now give me the medium stuff. You melon of a game. I should have probably pre-planned myself a little bit better than that, because now I have to go through, or I can go through, but I can replace these. You are one block off, and that's slightly irritating. You're one block off, that's slightly irritating. That's fine. I'm going to place you like that, because I don't want anything zoned on there. And I don't want anything zoned on there. You need to come off. I don't want anything zoned on there. Let's just run that fence up there, and I'll do some look stuff, and I'll make this look a lot better, and also change the fact that that is a city park fence and not a farming fence. There we go. I wish there was just a paintbrush where I could just go in and make it look like that was all potatoes in that gap, and that would look great, but I can't do that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, and then hopefully the game will start screaming for more housing so we can flesh the rest of this out. And then we can get to the joys of things, because oh my word, the traffic. So I mean, all of these trucks have just come racing over here to fill this up for no apparent reason. It is a good way to test your traffic, though. You see, nothing's broke, nothing's gone bleh, which is a good sign. I am still loving this design. I think it's so much better than what I've done, and thank you for asking the question, really. If what I had originally, is it the best that I could do? Because it clearly wasn't. I could do something a lot better. And I'm glad I've gone in and tinkered, and it's not perfect. And if I had Move It mod, I would be making a couple of little tweaks, but it does look a lot better. And I may use this design more often for my junctions. Deep breath there, as I'm talking too much and I don't breathe. Remember to breathe, or you will pass out. Park. I could put a nice park in here, couldn't I? Like one of these bigger ones. Oh, you gotta go. Sorry, shop. You just gotta go, because that park has gotta go there. That's glorious. I may go to the city park bit. Get a plaza out as well. Oh, that looks so much better. Add some flesh to that area. Go through and jazz this interior up. I may run a little city park path in there. Probably won't though. Nah, I won't. I'll leave it alone. I'm going to downgrade a couple of these roads just for looks. So you are a side road, you are a side road. Just pick out some of these roads that are side roads and downgrade them to mud. Just one, so you connect through and you connect through. Perfect, everything else can be the dirt tracks. It does lower land value, I understand, and obviously you should be using the proper paved streets, but looks wise I prefer it. Adds a little bit more to the game. I may even do another road in there. Just to get a little bit more bang from the buck. Little bang from the buck. It's all a bit squiffy, really, with the way that the zoning has gone. It's all a bit all over the place. But I quite like it. Adds a little bit of character and shape to the area. And that will be great for me. I need one of you because you fit there nice and snug. I know, you live near a grain silo. How bad for you. Some people, they're so pretentious. How are we doing for houses? I like you. You're cool. You're cool rocks. Because I didn't have to place you myself. Probably is going to delete some of them, but we'll see which ones survive and which ones don't. You want more industry. More industry. More industry. Can I come off here, do you reckon? Will it really screw me up too much? I don't think so. We'll come off here and we'll build a little bit more of the specialised industry. What else have we got unlocked? We've got the milk parlour. I didn't go through Little Town. I should have gone through Little Town to see what we unlocked in the big game. Got a milk parlour, we've got a cattle shed. So one of these produce... Yeah, they produce pollution. I don't understand why. I had an uncle who worked at a milk parlour. There was no pollution there. There was cow shit on the ground. That's not pollution. Why do these create pollution? I don't agree with that. Don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. Oh, you frickin' frick. Oh, that's just taking the Michael, isn't it? That is taking the Michael. Michael. What can I do with you? Do that? Nah, let's not do that. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? What am I going to do with you? I'm going to have to put a little silo there. That doesn't make sense. Should have a silo near a... Well, that'll do. It does look good having some trees about. What other different tree types have we got? Oranges? Ooh, hello. Apples? Or pears or greenhouse. I don't like the greenhouse look. Bang! We're up to level 3 on the farming stuff, which... Even more pollution-y buildings, including the large barn, the farm maintenance building. We could put some of these upgrade-y, like bonus buildings in. It gives you a boost, so a farm maintenance building, which is you. It just offers a boost to the area. Keeps everything going and happy. And barracks. Get barracks in. Yeah, you fit there. Let's put some houses there. Farming barracks. You come from work, where do you live? Oh, so you live here and you just take a little casual drive. That's right, Marriotts Way will be there soon. You'll be able to bike to work if you wish on a nice sunny summer's day. I'm going to call this an episode here because I have no idea how long I'm rambling and I can feel my throat going. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. Like I said, I have been TW1. This has been City Skylines, and as always, till next time, peace out.